Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. First of all, let me address the hair situation. It's Sunday night. Last time I did my hair was Friday morning, so it looks really bad. So that's why I have this on. Maybe it looks cute, maybe I look stupid. Either way, onwards for this video. So it's 10 at night, and I saw this trend on Instagram that I thought, I gotta try this. It's called the Fishtail brow. I see a lot of pictures of it, and honestly, I think it looks really dope. It looks cool. It's just such an out there idea, and I want to see if I can do it, if it's hard, try some different techniques. So we'll see. If you don't know what the fishtail eyebrow is, let me show you a few examples. Come on, baby. That's me with a pug. Whoops. Ugh. That looks cool. And they're achieved right. I think they look dope. I'm gonna try out a couple techniques. On one half, I'm gonna use an eyebrow pencil. On the other half, I'm gonna use a brush and some brow pomade. See if it makes a difference, what's easier. I'm gonna let you know. So let's scoot in and get right to it. Alright, so yes, I actually plucked my eyebrows right before this video, so they might be red. I think you have to start off with a snatch brow. I don't know, but I decided I would do this so I could give the technique a fair shot. So my eyebrows are done, they might be red, don't mind that. The first step is to conceal, I guess, the outer tail of my eyebrow. So I'm going to use my CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer for that. I've seen it done also where people full on go in with the glue stick and cover their eyebrow that way. And I just don't have a glue stick, so I'm gonna not. Even though that might be helpful because I have really thick brow hairs, I might just go in with multiple layers of this and see what happens. So I feel like that did nothing. Let's try going in with a brush instead of a beauty blender, see if that makes a difference. I'm gonna try and not spread the product out. So just taking a flat concealer brush, I'm gonna pat in the concealer and not really try and move it around so much. I have to go get my laundry. Looking stupid crazy, but I'll be back in a minute. Alright, laundry has been checked. I put a giant freaking glob of concealer on before I left. So it took a minute to dry. Now that it's dry, I'm going to put some powder foundation over it. I'm using MAC Studio Fix. And I'm just gonna go in and powder this mess. It occurs to me that the only place that I really need the concealer to come through is right here where you'll see the break in the fishtail brow. So if the rest of it is looking shady, that's okay. I'm gonna go in with another layer of concealer. That's why I'm not using my favorite concealer right now, because I'm using a lot. So I'm really just going to put a very thick layer on this time. And then I'm going to go around and kind of try and blend out the edges and not touch the hairs of my brow. I don't want to make it transparent again. There's so much concealer in my eyebrow hairs. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender again, only around the edges to try and pick up some of that product. There's a lot of concealer on my face right now. At this point, there's literally a glob of concealer on my actual eyebrow hairs, so I think the best course of action would be to chill out for a while and let it dry before trying to set it, because last time when I set it when I came back from doing my laundry, this brow was fine. This one was a little bit tacky still, so I was like dabbing on the powder and simultaneously taking off the product that I laid down, which I don't want to do this time because I think it looks really good. And yeah, so I'll be back when this is dry. This could take a while, so I'm gonna watch some TV and I'll see you guys in a minute. It's been like 20 minutes and it's still soaking wet. Like, it's soaked. I don't have time to wait half an hour for this. Like, I have to go to bed. I have a final tomorrow. Like, I'm not waiting. So instead of like tapping into it with powder, I decided to get a big fluffy brush and maybe like dust it on. I don't know. Maybe it'll work better. So that's what I'm gonna try and set this. That didn't work. I'm going back to the sponge. At this point, that's as good as that's gonna get. This one looks pretty good. When I touch it, it's not super wet anymore. I'm gonna go in with some foundation. I'm gonna go in with like really heavy duty foundation. So of course I'm using my MAC Studio Sculpt. This might be a bit tan for me, like at the moment. Also, be an Instagram model. Oh god, why do they do that? Like, why do they do that in their videos? Like, I'm having so much anxiety. Go in for more. Yeah, the amount of anxiety from putting my foundation on my face this way. I hate it. I hate it. My eyebrows are back, but now I'm gonna set my entire face. I'm gonna try and focus again a lot, like on the eyebrow area, because that needs to be completely dry. So I guess the first thing that I'm gonna do on this side, I'm going to use a brow pencil. I'll be using Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Definer in dark brown. And I guess let's try. I'm gonna look at a picture for reference. Yeah, I'm gonna fill in the front part of my brow super straight until I get to the point where I want there to be a gap. I'm gonna kind of go more heavy-handed than I usually do, and yeah. So I guess it would be a good idea to start by filling out the top and bottom. There's the bottom. I'm gonna outline it before I attempt to fill it in. I'm gonna go a little bit further back with the straight line. And then I'm gonna, oh god, I started to swoop up. And really flicking out to a point there. And then I'm gonna fill that in with brow-like strokes. Yeah, stress. It's really hard to fill in your brows when you have like hunks of concealer in them. LOL. I actually first saw this trend in a video that was hating on the trend. It was like why Instagram models are like ridiculous. And they showed this look as evidence, and I was like, what do you mean? That's artistry. I guess at this point I'm going to do straight up and down strokes in the front of my brow as I normally would. Alright, so I think that part looks good. Alright, so I'm gonna leave a decent space like here. I think I'm gonna leave it bigger than I think I need it to be so that it really can read. And I'm going to try and fill in the actual tail part of my brow and see how it goes. This is a nightmare. Like, there's so much like foundation, like it's just rubbing off on my pencil, and my pencil is not leaving any lines. So I just try to clean it off, and I'm gonna go in again. Maybe that's a downside of using a pencil, I don't know, but let's try and do the same thing on the other brow, but this time with a brow pomade. So the brow pomade that I'm going to be using today is Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade in dark brown. Usually I don't know if this will even match, probably, they're both named dark brown, right? Logic. Usually I would use a angled like eyebrow brush or like angled liner brush. I don't think it's an eyebrow brush, it's a liner brush. It's angled. I can't find that one, so I'm using a pretty thin brush. I don't know, maybe it'll work. I think I'm gonna go with the similar technique to what I did on this side and outline it first. Oh god. This brush is not the brush for this. I'm gonna get some pomade on the back of my hand and really try and thin out the brush. Alright, I think the hard part is going to be making them match. So I'm keeping it straight and extending it all the way to the part where my eyebrow naturally starts to arch down. So about here, you can see it arches down. And I'm stopping there. Now I'm gonna fill in. I'm gonna get some more brow pomade. I think it'll be helpful to like stick it on the back of your hand. Your skin will warm it up and make it more malleable. Okay, it looks way sharper with the brow pomade thus far, but let's see. I'm gonna fill that in. Yo, this is looking dope. Okay, it looks weird when I move my eyebrows in any way. Like, it's like, it looks weird. I don't know, it looks weird. Oh my gosh, did I do it? I think they have to be longer. The bottom ones, I think, have to be longer so they can balance out the length of the top one. Okay, with the pomade, I find it a lot easier because it's not sliding around the way that my pencil was on the other side. I'm sure you wouldn't have this problem if you actually let your concealer dry underneath. I'm also able to get, I think, sharper lines. Like, this is art. I don't know how the people on Instagram make this look so easy. Alright, now to like really define it, I'm gonna go around it with some concealer. Picking up my small concealer brush, I'm going to take some concealer onto the brush this time instead of glopping it on. And I'm not gonna use a super amount, kind of flattening out my brush here, making it really flat. Going in the space. Oh gosh, this could go so wrong. My hands are shaking. Going around the brow. This is great. Really defining the shape with this concealer brush. You see how I highlighted like around the brow. Now I'm gonna blend out. That's pretty good. I don't know. I'm not sure what I feel about this right now. I'm doing the same thing on the other brow. The funniest thing happened while I was waiting for my concealer to set earlier. I sent my boyfriend a Snapchat of how it looked, and I had like half of my eyebrows, and he said, "Please tell me you did not shave them." And I was like, silly boy. makeup. Before I can like really reach a verdict, I think I'm going to need to finish off the look. I'm gonna put on a lot of highlighter, and maybe that will make it look like pulled together, more like a statement. I'm not sure. So taking my Soap and Glory little wheel, I don't know. I'm gonna go into like the lightest colors. If you ever like need to apply highlighter with your finger, I would go in like circular motions like this to really blend. Alright, so that's the finished look. Fishtail brows. Was it worth it? Probably not. Honestly, it took a very long time. I've been filming, so of course there's a timer. This clip is 25 minutes long already. That's not counting like the time I took in between letting the concealer dry. It just seems like a lot of work for a look that personally, like, I would not wear outside. Like, maybe I would take a cute Instapic in this, but I don't know, like, when I look at it, like, obviously, like, I look cute. It was really hard to get them even, and that's probably because I was using different products, but like, I don't know, it makes my face look really like not symmetrical because I couldn't get them even. But if I were to do this again, who knows, I might, like if there's an event, if I'm going for a certain look, would I choose to do it with a pencil, or would I choose to do it with a brow pomade? I like the shape of this one more. Like, I think it's a better achieved fishtail brow. However, you can see that the edges over here are very transparent, not as opaque as the front of my brow, which is a problem. And I think that that's going to be with any pencil because of the amount of concealer and foundation that I put on my face to try and hide the back of my brow. Maybe I did this in a weird order. Let me know if you guys know a different way how to do it, but like the way that I did it, it was just sliding around too much and it was very hard to get the shape that I wanted. This one was a lot easier because the brow pomade was tackier. It didn't like grab on so much to the base that I had on my face. So I would definitely recommend that if you want to try this, I would go with a brow pomade. I don't know if people are hating on this trend. Some people are like haters, but I think you could do a lot of things with this look. If you used your creativity, it can really make you think outside of the box. Yeah, I like this look. If you like this look, give it a try. If you don't like this look, give it a try. It was fun. It was a challenge. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope that you got some tips on how to do this, what to do, probably most likely like what not to do, because I had a hard time, let's be honest. I hope you liked this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up so that I know. And if you liked videos like this where I tried a viral trend, let me know. I could make that kind of a series on my channel. Comment maybe. I don't know. But definitely give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks so much for watching, babes. That was really personal.